It's like mid-July. Like, who films a favorites video mid-month? Like, that's not a thing here on YouTube, but like, I'm doing it. I don't care. Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you 5 things that I have been loving for the past month. I have just been really enjoying these things and I didn't want to wait until the end of the month to share them, so I'm sharing them right now. All the things include fashion, skincare, phone app, and even a game. So if you're interested and you want to hear me geek out on these things, then keep watching. Okay, so the first thing is right here. It is my backpack that I've been using for about 2 months now, and I got it on Amazon. It's just a black PU leather backpack, and I've been really wanting a backpack that could fit my laptop inside. I tend to go to cafes often to get work done, and I wanted one that was big enough to fit my 13-inch MacBook Pro. It's just like really simple and chic, and it's a good size. It has a lot of pockets, which I like. You could even be easily dressed up or down. It's really well made and very sturdy too, which I was very surprised about. And I was kind of worried that the straps would snap. I have used this many times when it's full and it's still in perfect shape. None of the stitching is coming loose or anything. There is no ripping or tearing at any of the seams. And I guess another big reason why I wanted this is because before I had this, I had a large tote bag, so I would just wear it on one shoulder and I would put like my whole life in there, you know, and it would get really heavy. So I would be carrying around this like 10-pound thing. Now I don't actually know how heavy it was, but it was pretty heavy and it made my shoulder really sore. So I converted to a backpack because a backpack just, like, you know, more evenly distributes the weight. And my tote bag was also really big, so I didn't care if I was carrying a lot of things. I was like, oh yeah, I can just throw it in my bag because I have so much room, you know. But with this backpack, it's smaller, so I have to keep my things more to a minimum. It looks pretty small, but I can fit a lot of things in here. But I'm not going overboard with my things. I'm really trying to keep things to a minimum, only carry around things that I think I'll really need. I'll also leave links down in the description box below if you want to check out these items for yourself. Alright, so the next item is this adorable little hat. So it's summer, the sun is beating down on you, it's hot, you need to protect your delicate skin on your face. So besides wearing sunscreen, I also like to wear a hat. So I've been on the hunt for the perfect little boater hat, and I finally found this one at Target. I think this is so perfect for summer. It adds that perfect finishing touch to completing your summer outfit. And I actually was very indecisive about getting this. I was shopping and I was with my friend Jen and I saw it and I was like, I don't know if I should get it, but she was like, no, it's cute and it's only $12.99, you need to get it. So I was like, okay, fine, I guess I'll get it. So I got it and it ended up being the best $12.99 I've spent in a long time, because I actually brought this hat to Bali and I wore this hat like almost every single day. And I also featured this in like 4 Instagram photos already. So if it goes on the gram that many times, yeah, I don't even put Kyle on my gram that many times. I'm sorry, Kyle. I like that it is flexible but structured, which was really good when I was packing it in my suitcase. I'm just like playing around with it now and it's like, it just goes back to its normal shape like this, so it's really good for traveling. And then the other really cool thing about this is that there is this little Velcro piece right here that lets you adjust the size of the hat. I've never really seen this before, so this feature definitely sold me, and it really helps, especially if it's really windy. When I was wearing it in Bali, there was definitely a lot of wind, especially when we were standing on top of this cliff. The winds were just like gusting, but I didn't even need to like hold my hat down. This hat just stayed put on my head. It did not budge. Okay, so the next item is a skincare item, and it is this blue light acne tool. Not exactly sure what it's called. My auntie got this for me, but basically you turn it on and the light is blue and it uses that light to kill acne bacteria. So if you follow me or just know me at all, then you know that I struggle a lot with my acne, especially cystic acne. This type of blue light tool is supposed to be really good at combating mild to moderate acne. I don't think it'll really help that much if you have severe cystic acne. So what happened was I had these 2 cysts on my cheek on the right side here. It was weird because I hadn't gotten any cystic acne for like months, but they just like randomly popped up. I think it was maybe because of traveling in a different climate tends to mess with my skin, but they just weren't going away. It was like a full week and I still had these 2 cysts on my face. They wouldn't even get bigger or smaller, they just stayed the same size and they were very red and inflamed. So one night I busted this baby out and I gave it a whirl. How it works is you just like turn it on. It's not on right now, it's not even connected. I have the cord in here and it comes in this little pouch that you store it in, and then you hold it really close to your skin, about a 1/4 inch away. Leave it there for about 3 minutes and then you're done. So you do that for all of your problem areas. So I did that one night and then I went to bed, woke up the next morning, and I was so surprised that like my pimples actually went down in size by about 50%. Just the night before, they were like very red and inflamed and sore to the touch, and the day after, it just took a complete 180. So I was really surprised. Like, I want to say that it was because of this, because I didn't do anything differently. And then 3 days later, they were like completely gone. They flattened out and they weren't there anymore. I think that it does actually work. I am planning to make another video talking more in depth about this tool. It's going to be about how I deal with cystic acne, how I get rid of them and treat them and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that video, stay tuned, leave a comment below to also let me know. But yeah, okay, so my next favorite is an app that I just found recently. I actually stumbled across it on the app store. I was looking for an app that I could use to edit videos on, mostly just for my Instagram story. So I saw this one and I noticed that it was made by the same people that make my favorite photo editing app, which is Polar. So I use Polar. A lot of people use Lightroom, but I like Polar more than Lightroom. So I noticed that they also have this app called 24 FPS, and this app is made for videos. So I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm probably gonna love this. So I downloaded it and I love it. So the main thing that really makes me love this app is that you can edit the HSL in your videos. So you can do this pretty easily with photos, but it's really hard to find an app that can do this for videos. So what HSL is it stands for hue, saturation, and luminance. So it allows you to change the HSL for a certain color of your photo without affecting the other colors. If you want to make the sky look more teal, you would lower the blue hue. Or if you wanted to make yourself look more tan, then you would lower the orange luminance. Or maybe you wanted to make the yellow stand out more in the leaves, then you would increase the yellow saturation. So I know that VSCO has this feature also for videos, but you have to be a member in order to use that, and that costs $20 a year, which isn't too bad, but I don't even use VSCO. I used to use it a lot, not really anymore. I did try their free trial for like 7 days and it was fantastic. I really like how easy it was to use, but I couldn't really justify the price for myself, so I'm really happy that I found this 24 FPS app. None of this is sponsored, by the way. This video is completely not sponsored. I'm just, you know, sharing my opinions. But anyway, the HSL tool is probably one of the main tools that I use to edit my photos. And the other really amazing thing about this app is that you can import your Polar filters into 24 FPS. So all of your photos and videos on Instagram will be cohesive, they'll all match your vibe, and that just makes my crazy, controlling, picky Virgo ass so satisfied. I'm also planning to do a more in-depth video about this app. So I also want to make a video on how I edit videos on my phone using just phone apps. So if you want to see that, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so the last thing that I'm going to talk about is something that I'm really excited about. It is a game. Oh my gosh, did you guys hear my stomach? I'm really hungry. Anyways, it's a game that I hold very dearly to my heart because it's one of my favorite games, probably my favorite game of all time, and it is Animal Crossing. And yes, I'm playing it right now. I have my DS out and I'm just waiting for me to finish this video so that I can get back to playing. So the specific game is Animal Crossing Wild World. It is for your Nintendo DS. I started playing this in about like 2005. I was in 5th grade, and that was when like the first Nintendo DS came out, and this game was the game that they gave for free. So I remember going to GameStop with my mom and I got the blue Nintendo DS. I remember, yes, the OG DS, the one that looked like a freaking brick. I don't know what happened to it. I think I still have it actually. I'm gonna try look for it. So I bought it and they were also like, here, it comes with a free game. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm really gonna play it, but cool. So I went home, started up my DS, put the game in, tried it out, and it changed my life forever. 5th grade me would stay up literally all night, catching bugs, catching fish, shaking trees, hitting rocks, decorating my house, and annoying all of my villagers. So why did I start playing this game again? Well, I've been hanging out a lot with my friend Kara, and I've been going to her house a lot for dinners, and I don't know, one day we just like started reminiscing on all of the old games that we used to play, and Animal Crossing was one of them. That was like our shit. lot. That was our favorite thing to do. I even like kind of beat the game already. Well, like not really, but like I got all of the trophies, I got all of the little upgrades, I even got all of the golden tools, except for my golden net. Like I don't know what I did with that. I think the last time that I played this was probably like middle school, so that was like 2007, 2008. It's been like 12 years. So I don't know if I did something with it back then, but I definitely caught all of the bugs back then. So like, why don't I have a golden net? I'm kind of salty about that. So I also know that there is an Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, which is an app that you can play on your phone. And like, I like that game, but like, it's just not the same as the OG, you know? This one will always have a special place in my heart just because it was like the first DS game that I ever played too. So I played this one, I played City Folk on the Wii. I never played New Leaf or the GameCube version just because I didn't have those consoles. But I just love this game so much, and I just also love it because I can do things in the game that I can't do in real life, like decorating the heck out of my house and buying whatever I want and spending as much money as I want. Also, I'm like really sad that Nintendo WFC like closed or shut down or something, because it's like really difficult to connect to another friend's town if you're not right next to each other. Like the other day, Kara and I tried to connect so that we could visit each other's town, but you couldn't really do that. Like it used to be so easy, you could just connect to your Wi-Fi. There is a workaround, but it's just really complex, lots of different steps. So I'm really sad because like I would totally want to like exchange friend codes with some of you. Like if you still have the game, then we could like play and visit each other's town or something, but I don't think that's possible anymore, so I'm really sad. I kind of want to do like a live stream of me playing Animal Crossing, and I don't know, just like doing things around town and talking with you guys and stuff like that. I think it would be really fun. But yeah, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys liked hearing me geek out about some things that I've been really loving recently. Let me know in the comments if you think of anything that you think I might like and I might check it out. So please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!